Once upon a time, in a distant land, there lived a kind-hearted woodcutter. He spent his days in the forest, chopping wood and collecting branches. One evening, as he was returning home after a long day of work, he saw something strange on the path ahead of him. He had saved the eagle's life, and that was something he could be proud of. He had just finished chopping wood and was about to eat his lunch, when suddenly he heard a loud flapping sound above him. He looked up and saw an eagle swooping down from the sky. He had learned a valuable lesson that day. A good deed is never forgotten. Kindness always finds its way back to the one who gives it. Before he could react, the bird swooped lower and snatched his hat right off his head. The woodcutter was stunned. He jumped up and ran down the hill, trying to catch the bird and retrieve his hat. It was a bird trap set by hunters, and caught in it was the most majestic eagle he had ever seen. Its wings were pinned down on both sides, and with a great effort, it managed to turn its head and look at the woodcutter. The eagle's eyes were filled with fear and pain, and the sight of it tore at the woodcutter's heart. Without hesitation, he went over to the trap, broke it open, and set the eagle free. The bird flapped its wings joyfully and let out a loud cry, which echoed through the forest. It looked at the woodcutter with gratitude and flew away into the sky. The woodcutter continued on his way, and as he walked, he couldn't help but feel a sense of pride in his good deed. Months passed, and one day the woodcutter was sitting on a rock at the top of a steep hill. As he ran, he heard a loud crashing sound behind him. He turned around and saw the rock he had been sitting on. It had loosened and was rolling violently down the hill. The rock was huge, and it smashed everything in its path. The woodcutter's heart skipped a beat. He looked up and saw the same eagle that he had saved from the trap. The bird had returned the favor and saved his life. The woodcutter stood there in amazement as the eagle flew away. From that day on, the woodcutter continued to do good deeds, knowing that even if he didn't get caught, they would come back to him in ways he couldn't imagine.